Good morning, everyone. My name is Ville Soderseville. I want to thank this tremendous team of people who are joining me this morning, making sure that we have this statement out. We just want to make sure that we inform the public what was happening yesterday at our center and continue to happen today. Yesterday was one of the most heartbreaking and overwhelming days we have experienced at the Haitian Support Center. Three of us were working as staff members, each one on a different phone line, responding to desperate calls from members of our community whose loved ones were being detained by immigration authorities. A pastor, who is a close friend of mine, was detained as well, and I was speaking with the pastor's wife. At the same time, two of my colleagues were speaking with two different mothers who were crying uncontrollably and pleading for help. What broke our hearts the most was hearing children crying in the background. Some of these children were asking the mothers for food. Their innocent minds could not understand why their fathers were suddenly gone. They could not understand immigration enforcement, detention, deportation, or government policy. They only knew that their father was no longer there and that their family was hurting. At the same time, a woman was sitting in our office crying. Then, while one of my colleagues was speaking with a mother over the phone, she suddenly said that she heard people knocking at her door. We told her not to open the door. We eventually learned that ICE agents were at her home. We were overwhelmed. Not long afterward, another woman called us because she could no longer locate or track her husband through the ICE system. We urgently tried to determine what had happened. We learned that her husband was among the 161 people deported to Haiti yesterday. Behind every number is a human being. Behind every detention is a family. Behind every deportation is a mother, a father, a husband, a wife, a child, a friend, a church member, a coworker, or a neighbor whose life may change forever. What we are seeing in our community is deeply concerning. Based on what we are hearing and documenting through our work, we are seeing more men being detained, leaving wives and children behind to face uncertainty, fear, and financial hardship. I want to say something directly. Regardless of where you stand politically or how you understand immigration policy in America, this is not about politics. This is about humanity. You have your right to take any stand when it comes to immigration policy. I don't know if you are religious, non-religious, black, white, Haitian, Latino, or from any other background. I want you to you do not have to be Haitian to care about what is happening to Haitian families and any other families affected by this immigration crackdown. You only have to be human. We need people who are willing to listen. We need people who are willing to pray. We cannot sit back and watch families suffer in silence. Today, we saw the human cost up close. We saw mothers crying. We heard the children crying for food. We saw families separated. We heard desperation in people's voices. And we are reminded that behind every statistic is a human being, is a human life. We must not become numb to suffering. We need faith leaders from all walks of life to join us in our struggle in Springfield. We need all people with humanity to join us. In the coming days, we will reach out to you for your support and invite you to come here in Springfield and share in our struggle. And between the Haitian Support Center with our team will continue to stand with our community with compassion, dignity, and humanity. We ask you to stand with us, not because of politics, not because of party, not because of immigration status, but because we are human beings, and human beings should never be indifferent to the suffering of other human beings. Thank you so much.